Now, the North Korean regime is notorious for abuses of human rights, and the issue is increasingly coming under the spotlight as there's growing pressure on the dictatorial state. Experts gathered in Seoul today to discuss the issue, and that includes Robert King, the U.S. Special Envoy for North Korean human rights. Our Connie Kim was there.
North Korea's abysmal human rights record has been in the spotlight again this year, especially after Washington slapped sanctions on Kim Jong-un for the first time for his human rights violations, and the legislation of South Korea's landmark North Korean Human Rights Act. Experts on the subject took another look at the issue at a North Korea Human Rights Forum in Seoul, including the U.S. Special Envoy for North Korean Human Rights, Robert King. During one of the sessions, King emphasized the importance of North Koreans' access to media and information, considering that as many as 90% of North Koreans have seen South Korean dramas.
There's a hunger for information. Administration, the existing regime in the North, is able to control its population and able to get away with the kind of activities that it does in terms of violating human rights.
The experts agreed that North Korea is not likely to succumb to pressure on its human rights practices, which it needs to maintain complete control of the regime. So the experts also came to the consensus that broader sanctions are needed to pressure North Korea in every possible way. The former UN Special Rapporteur on Human Rights in North Korea proposed limiting the North's sports activities in order to raise awareness among the international community that something within North Korea is fundamentally wrong.
So sports would be the next, perhaps, area to look into, and that will then start this whole global movement of moral sanction against North Korea.
There was also agreement on the need for the South Korean government to play its part in helping defectors settle in the South, as this would itself send a strong message. Connie Kim, Arirang News.